Radio 88.1 FM Omaya. This program is simulcast as usual on Flow 94.9 FM Omaya, Real 99.9 FM Aba, and of course Family Love FM 99.1 FM Omaya. As usual, I'm seated to talk to us from the outcome of the State Executive Council meeting yesterday. He's even coming straight from the press briefing and to also talk to Abians on what transpired. Is the Honorable Commissioner for Information, Abia State, Prince Sir Okay Kano. Welcome, Honorable Commissioner, and congrats on your knighthood investiture. As well, Honorable Commissioner, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Francis. Good morning.
And congratulations once more.
Thank
You've
you.
added Sir to the Prince.
Thank you for having me.
It's all right. Nkechi Mogi is here as usual. Welcome, NK.
Thank you very much, Franz, and good morning, Honorable Commissioner, Sir Prince. You're welcome, sir.
Nkechi, before you bite your tongue, how are you?
I'm fine, sir.
It's all right. I remain yours, Francis Wompanin, saying stay tuned as we onboard the program for today. All right, Honorable Commissioner, I know you're just coming straight from where you went to brief the press on what transpired at the State Executive Council meeting yesterday. Can you tell Abians what you told the press so they can also hear directly from your mouth?
Well, I thought you were going to ask me questions.
No, we just want to ask because we were in there at the press briefing,
Yes.
so
Okay,
we need you to tell us.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me start by saying that I informed the press that this state government, in an attempt to strengthen its food security agenda, has received the Minister of Agriculture has received approval of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Abia State and Council, to establish a CSS type of large-scale integrated farming structure here in Abia State. If you recall, sometime last year, about 302 young Abians were sent to CSS farms in Nasarawa State. They went there for training. It's a large-scale farm, and they have all kinds of aspects of agri-business in there. So our people went there, the young men went there and got trained. And you recall that after the training, the government gave them money, empowered them with some money, interest-free loan. And 1 year on plus, we're about to establish ours. So this establishing the CSS type of farm will not only boost food production in the state for our teaming youth who want to go into agriculture and agri business. So it's a move, it's a move forward for the state, and it speaks to the importance, the high premium the state government places on agriculture. So that's one of the things I informed them about. Secondly, I told them that after a year plus, that project, the CSS farms program was launched in the state, and some persons empowered that the Minister of Agriculture went to town to go and assess and supervise what the beneficiaries were doing. And at the last count, they recorded something in the neighborhood of about 87% compliance which is a success rate by any stretch of the imagination. So the program has been a huge success, and in the course of empowering the beneficiaries, they were asked to train 3 persons like them in the particular area where they majorly know. Some went into livestock, some went into farming of vegetables, some farming of tubers, and all that. So some into snailry, I guess. So what they were told at that time was that part of the success factor of the program was not just to utilize the monies, the funds they were giving to embark on, agriculture, but they were to train 3 people so that the number of people who have this knowledge will continue to increase. So part of this assessment and supervision exercise was to see whether the beneficiaries complied with that directive. So recall too that at that time when this thing was launched, those who the inductees, the 3 people who are supposed to be trained, were promised to be empowered when they finish the training. So to enable them going to different areas of agriculture where they trained. So this, of course, is in line with the original objectives of the program. And I want to say that government will go ahead in the next couple of days and weeks to empower those so trained. For those who complied with objectives of the program, they are going to get more government support. And this is to underscore the fact that when you do what government wants, you will eventually get compensated. So those who got the funds and utilize them very well are going to be compensated with more funds. However, and very unfortunately for the 26 or so people, beneficiaries who did not make themselves available for assessment and supervision, and as such cannot account for the funds suspended to them. We believe that there is going to be some kind of sanction. These funds are Abia's funds. They don't belong to the governor or appointee. It belongs to Abia State. It belongs to our people. And as a responsible government, in as much as government will want to empower our youth, government will not want to empower youth who would get state resources that are meant to turn around and bolt away without complying with such a program or the tenets of such a program. So details of the appropriate sanctions to be meted out to such beneficiaries will be unfolded in the days ahead to act as a deterrent for others who are coming on board, both for the inductees and for those who are already complying, so that they know government means business. Finally, I guess I informed them again in the field of agriculture. Our government has approved to support farmers with improved inputs. This will be rolled out in the next couple of days and weeks. The distribution of such inputs will be based on the database from the enumeration exercise conducted by the Ministry of Agriculture. They took our time to enumerate our farmers, to know those who are actually into farming, to know the serious ones, to separate the wheat from the chaff in that space. And now they have a database of who are our real farmers and not pretenders or placeholders, as it were. The distribution of those inputs will be based on the outcome of the enumeration. That's the data, just to ensure the credibility of the program. Then again, I informed them that in line with the rural renewal, urban renewal and road beautification program of the state government, that a new roundabout is being constructed around the Library Avenue, Government House space or intersection. Hitherto that place has not been wearing some good looks. So with the construction of the roads around there, the general outlook of the place needs to be generally improved upon. So the government has approved that a new roundabout be put up there, a very beautiful one, given the fact that that place overlooks the seat of power in the state, the government house. So in the next couple of weeks, the engineers responsible will be erecting that roundabout. In addition to the roundabout, the beautification exercise or program, which is to complement the urban renewal program of government, has commenced with tree planting, both here in Umuahia and Aba. Areas around Opera Avenue and Agri-Rose Boulevard are affected. So as the road network in Umuahia is improved upon, trees will be planted alongside. Of course, you can see that the city is being dotted with traffic lights lately. You notice that? Fine. And the urban mass transit bus terminal, a whole lot of work is going on there. And what this whole thing speaks to is that at the end of the day, Umuahia will be made to look quite different. Same is being extended to Aba. So government takes the issue of the beautification of Umuahia, Aba, and other designated towns and cities very seriously. So that's part of what I informed them about during my briefing. And I went ahead to tell them that sometime last week, a 3-story uncompleted 3-story building collapsed somewhere around the low-cost housing area of the state here in Umuahia. And fortunately, there were no fatalities from the collapse. However, 3 people were injured, and fortunately for them, the Honorable Commissioner for Health, Abia State Professor Enoch Ubunaya Uche, and his team were on hand. So after offering them some first aid treatment, they were taken to hospital, for more comprehensive treatment. The building in question has other 2-story, twin 2-story buildings within the same land space. As a responsible government, an integrity test will be carried out on those buildings. But if what happened to the first one is anything to go by, I believe government will bring those 2 buildings down, because from my information available, those buildings have been there, they remained uncompleted for about 17 years. And what that speaks to is that the foundation and every other thing about those buildings were weakened. And apparently that's the reason it collapsed. So it's to avert more mishap, the 2 remaining 3-story buildings will likely be pulled down. The site engineer responsible for those buildings has been arrested, and he's now with the police, offering them necessary information about what they know. The whole idea is to investigate that matter, find out what happened, and apparently issue an advisory, for our people. Part of what the GM UCDA said is that they're not just going to stop at the testing the integrity of the remaining structures there. They are going to extend such an exercise around the state, and this will include every other two-story building and above. Any building that is above a story, in terms of level, they are going to, check such buildings out to determine how, determine the integrity of such structures so that we don't experience fatal building collapse in the state. With regards to road infrastructure, I informed them that the road infrastructure revolution of the state government is continuing unabated, despite the vagaries of weather, at this time of the year. Of course, you know that the rains are coming down heavily, and in most cases are disturbing our contractors. But we have a group of people who are determined to weather the storm and go ahead to deliver on their mandate. So, starting with our direct labor activities, they are ongoing in 51 locations around the state. And of course, you know that our direct labor works are being handled by engineers from the State Ministry of Works. So there are 51 locations where work is being handled now by our engineers, and 3 out of these 51 ongoing projects have been completed, while 5 new roads were added to the basket of direct labor roads. The 3 uncompleted direct labor roads include the following: 1, the construction of the failed sections of Akanu Ibiam Road in Ohafia. That's about 5-kilometer stretch of road. Number 2 is the maintenance of Eket Street by Niger Road to Calabar here in Umuahia. Then, of course, the construction of Gabriel Nwosu Road, Abai in Aba. They are the ones that were completed, from the 51, ongoing direct labor jobs. For the new direct labor works that were added to the bouquet of direct labor jobs, we have 1, maintenance of Eket Street by Niger Road to Calabar here in Umuahia, construction of Oriaku Road, Aba, rehabilitation of Eche Road, Aba, maintenance of Waka Street, Aba, and maintenance of Wogu Street, Aba. These roads are going to be handled by newly procured roads. Now engineers are going to tackle them, going forward. Then for roads on contract, if my memory serves me well, the last time I came here, I informed you that we had about 31 contract projects. I want to announce to us that they are now 30. We have removed 1 from the list of 31 roads, and we removed Port Harcourt Road from the list because Port Harcourt Road has been duly completed and open for public use, even though not formally commissioned. So we now have 30 construction contract roads, and I want to inform our listeners that the contractors handling the 31 projects are doing very well. They are all ongoing, despite the rains. Let me also inform our listeners that construction work on Ohanku Road in Aba, the first phase of that project, has gone very far. For those of us who are used to social media, we have seen for over the course of the last 2-3 days where street lights came on that road. The road is already lit up, even though part of the road is still being constructed. Ohank Road has construction work there has gone very far, and people have started enjoying, the dividends of that road by way of the floodlights that adorns the road now at night. So I believe that sooner than later, when the full stretch of that road will stop, will be completed, where we'll have the first phase, His Excellency the Governor will do the needful by way of commissioning the road. Let me also inform our listeners that work on the iconic Omenico Bridge has gone very, very far. It might not be long, and that bridge will be commissioned and opened for public use. There are so many other projects going on, public buildings being undertaken by our State Ministry of Lands and Housing. Of course, we are aware that the new government house and the new governor's work is ongoing on them. We are aware that the Apara auditorium is undergoing very serious renovation and all that. So there's a crèche building. I believe I've announced this before. Am I right?
Crèche.
Crèche. The government is constructing a crèche somewhere in the secretariat. You're not aware? Oh my
I
God.
don't think it's been mentioned.
Government
before.
is constructing.
But we heard it.
That tells you how passionate this governor and his government can be. It's all about the people. So when that crèche is finished, it will be for the benefit of our civil servants.
Yeah.
So that when that work, their minds will be at rest because their children will be in that in the crèche. So work is ongoing there, and they've made some appreciable progress on work there. Then finally, I informed them that the State Ministry of Lands and Housing is conducting an aerial imagery of Abia space. The Abia space is about 4,795.74 square kilometers. They are mapping up the area, the whole state, and this includes what they call the LIDAR and the 2D line mapping of Aba and Umuahia. These are the two focus towns plus Ohafia of the state. But for now, the focus is on Aba and Umuahia for this 2D line mapping and imagery of the spaces there. For Aba and Umuahia is about 2,200 square kilometers of space. All these efforts are meant to strengthen the efficient delivery of services by that ministry. By such aerial image of the state's land space, it will be easy for government to know where land is available, where land could be gotten for one project or the other. So it calls for efficiency and better use of our land assets. So this is the much I briefed them about this morning. Thank you very much.
Commissioner, that's quite a lot. And of course, I was even looking at time because we also need to leave some time for the live streaming of the second edition of the Abia State Governors Secondary Schools Unity Game, which is about taking off right now at Omaya Township Stadium. Enkel, I think we'll just have to take a breather, open the line, and just allow people to come in and ask questions because Commissioner has just mentioned a lot. I will just have about 20 minutes to wrap up this program.
Okay, people are calling already, but let's just have this breather. Okay, it's about time for you to put a call across. The Honorable Commissioner is here to take your questions or your suggestions. And of course, the number to call is 0814-299-1448. You are also free to send a message across. We've got a caller now. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Honorable Commissioner for Information.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. My name is Innocent Nwankwo. I'm calling you from Oboya Road.
Innocent Nwankwo.
Yes.
Okay.
Oboya Road.
Oboya Road in Aba.
Yes.
Okay. How are you, Innocent? Good morning.
I'm fine, sir. Good morning, sir.
Yeah.
I'm very, very happy to hear your voice today because I have been expecting to hear your voice.
Thank you.
First of all, I will thank my governor, the state governor we have in Abia State. Our governor made us to know that he knows that Oboya Road is in existence. Because on that day, unofficial, let me say it that way, somebody that working in the Christopher Junction told me that our governor trekked from number 1 to Oboya down from Wongwa to Christopher Junction.
Say trek from where?
From number 1 Port Road down to Wongwa.
From number 1 Port Harcourt Road?
Yes, yes. Then I
To where?
Very, very happy that our governor can do such a thing. How we know the good governor. I thank him very much. And he said that he told us to exercise patience that work soon commence in a way he liked in Oboya Road. Then I have been listening to you to know if you can say something about Oboya Road. Maybe it's not in your lineup, but in everything, I know that our governor knows that Oboya Road is. Then I have a small appeal.
Please round up so others can call in, please.
Okay, I want to appeal to our governor, please. If it will be possible, make Oboya Road double bed so that it will contain where we'll be dropping refuse and bus stop. Thank you very much because I know something will happen to Oboya Road.
Mr. Innocent, the work has started on Oboya Road now. They're doing some preliminary works there. The project.
It's not the type of work we need in Oboya Road.
No, what type of work do you need? They need to do some preliminary works. We don't do. The government has a way of working, not the way people want it, but the right way. Oboya Road has had a problem over the years. So if you don't tackle the basic issues, no matter the construction you do there, it won't last for long. So that's what government is doing. If you see the kind of construction work going on Ohanku Road, nobody believes that will work in Aba. But that's exactly what government is doing. Cement technology. I hope you've been there, Mr. Innocent. Have you been there yourself?
So it's gonna.
So if you've been there, you know that this is a thinking government. So whatever you may consider a delay in the construction of Oboya Road is what it is all about. The plan. It's a deliberate plan, taking everything step by step, channeling all the waters that used to create problems that was in a particular point where rainwater and all that to they channel the way so they don't disturb the road. Thank you for highlighting that, and thank you for your kind words about what the governor did. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Who is speaking?
Ikechukwu.
Ikechukwu.
Okorochukwu.
Okorochukwu.
Yes.
Calling from where? Okay. Good morning.
The market. New market for
what is he saying?
Because your line is wobbling. Oh, I don't know. It looks.
Your line.
Okay,
Your line is breaking up.
Can you hear me now?
You can reposition yourself to see if you can get better network.
Can you change position?
Okay. Can you hear me now?
I think it's fair. Go on.
Okay, now. Afanuku market for relocation of Ishigate. They have cleared everywhere. Since that time, they have not come to the site again. We want to know the of the thing. And secondly, there have been news online that the Abia State Governor opposed the state creation to Southeast. I want to know the true position of the state governor concerning the state creation so that it will spell off the rumors cooking around the social media on air. Thank you.
All right. For the first question, the Alfaruku market project is ongoing. Don't forget that the rains are on, and what they are constructing there are shops and all that. So I believe the contractors and those responsible are taking their time to dry season months. You see that a lot of work will go on there to deliver on that project. Then with regard, nothing can be further from the truth. All those people who are spewing rubbish on social media, they are doing so for their own selfish end. The governor never opposed creation of states in Abia State. What governor said is that it will be good to create a state in the southeast, so that southeast will be like other regions, because other regions have 7, one or two have 7, others have 6. So the governor says that in terms of equity, that does not speak well for Abia State, for the southeast. However, the governor had always been against the issue of creation of states, and he says that creating more states where you have 36 states, most of them not viable, does not make good economic sense. That's what the governor said. And he didn't say it now. That's a position he took many years ago, even before he became a governor. So when some people now begin to say governor doesn't want Abia State to be or something, no. And funny enough, I don't even think Abia State is part of the states that were listed by those who are going around from the National Assembly. So the governor would not have possibly called for non-creation of Abia State, as some people are saying, for whatever it is worth. No, that's some form of mindless propaganda. The governor has decided to publish the articles he has written on this issue of state creation since 2020 or thereabout, and that's about 5 years ago. He's been consistent in what he said. So he didn't single out Abia State and say there won't be any Abia State. No. The governor is saying that now you have enough states, fund them. Don't create more states. Because most times when they create these states, they create them for the big men, the politicians who want areas to control, and not as a result of the viability of such new states or how they will impact the ordinary citizen. So that call, his position has been consistent, and he never said that to exclude any part of the Southeast or Abia State, as the case may be. Thank you, Mr. Okorochukwu, for calling.
Well, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Honorable Commissioner, good morning.
Good morning. Who am I greeting?
I'm vaccinated in block mode. Honorable Commissioner.
Yeah.
Biko we have to area to ihe gbasara our against village nke nọ n'ụmụnna nso isi ụzọ ebe a na ụmụ otu usoro gawa aka ọ nọ n'ụmụala nso biko gwanụ gwatụ anyị gọvanọ ka o nyetụ anyị aka ọkpụgodi spọt senta ya etinyere anyị na that village iji tụtụ a na-ekwu okwu stadiọm ahụ stadiọm ọ ga-ete mma ọ ga-ehepụta okwute ụmụnna nsoro when I gave a lot to her when they remember about her non Chineke.
Yeah, Amen. Your points are noted, Chairman of Block Industry. Thank you.
All right, we'll just take maybe 2 more calls and we'll call the program a day for today. Like I said, we're heavily involved in the live streaming of the Abia State Governors Secondary Schools Unity game. It's about happening now at Jomaya Township Street.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, you're welcome. The Honorable Commissioner is here, and Francis Ngwan is also here.
Good morning, Francis. Good morning, Honorable Commissioner.
Good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Please, Honorable Commissioner, I want to ask about the Abia Medical City. When will it be flagged off?
Well, members of the public will be advised.
Please, I'm waiting for his statement.
You want to be the first patient there? No, don't mind me. I'm just pulling your legs. Very soon, a new date will be announced, and I should listen to this program and read our press releases. You'll be informed. Thanks for calling. Right? What's the name again?
So it's gone.
It's gone. Did he even mention it? Did he get his name?
No.
Okay.
Okay, we've got another caller now. Hello, good morning.
Honorable Commissioner, you will never go down in life. Excellent is my name. For morning, Honorable Commissioner, I will have to applaud you. You have been great. Iron sharpness iron. I would just want to applaud you for what you are doing. You are doing your work very well. You know, our governor, we appoint people for that. That's why other states now we are happy with what is happening. That's one of the things that when you are with tech, you cannot know the difference between tech and the original until you not embrace the original. Abia was embrace the original. Yes, the Romans 8:18 said that pain that we are feeling before we told Abia, that the joy we are feeling to party remains prophetically in our commissioner. Excellent for money.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your kind words.
France, just one more call will be done, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
814. 814-299-1448. It is Executive Brief on Radio 88.1 FM. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Honorable Commissioner.
Good morning. Who am I speaking with?
Good morning. The next person beside me, sir.
What did you say?
What's
What's the name, please?
Your
What's
name,
your
please,
name?
and
What's
where
your
you're
name?
calling from.
Your name, please.
I'm
GOC. Say what?
Ben the local government. So something I'm not
Can you speak what we can hear, please? Switch your language. Speak your language. I'm not from like.
Nam sutu bekee ntakịrị nọ. The commissioner n'ihe na-ekwu.
Okay. I want to know if that is route from Alai to its upper region to whether it is in the budget to do something to it, because I saw some markets along that route, but nobody from work can cross that route to upper region to Umaya. I want to know if it is in the agenda.
I can't. I'm sorry, Mr. Ndugwe. I can't. I don't quite understand your question, so I can't provide a response. maybe you may need to go back, articulate your question very well, then come back. I didn't quite understand what you're saying and where the road you're referring to is located. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, that is where we'll call it a day on executive brief today. Of course, it's been wonderful as usual having the Honorable Commissioner for Information, Abia State, Prince Uke Kano, talking to us. It's been wonderful having you on the program, Honorable Commissioner.
Thank you, Francis, for having me.
All right, from Nkechi Nwogo.
Thank you, Francis. Honorable Commissioner, thank you for coming. And esteemed listener, next week, Tuesday, we'll be here, God willing.
Thank you, Nkechi.
From our partner stations, it's me, Francis Mvani, saying keep a day with us same time next week. And for the program happening at Domaya Township Stadium today, that is second Abia State Governor Secondary Schools Unity game. You can join online if you want to what is going to happen there on BCA Radio TV. That's on YouTube. You can also join ABN TV on Facebook and Abia Sports TV on Facebook. You will just be watching live as the governor kicks off this sporting program for secondary school students in Abia State. Keep it in with us same time next week. Bye for now.